Hello everybody and welcome back to Rave Green TV, and this is going to be your review for the Seattle Sounders match against the LA Galaxy. Another day of content here from me at Lumen Field. Another day, it ends 0-0. Going into the match, I was kind of predicting a draw from us. I was thinking more of a 1-1 draw. Clearly had too much hopes for us, and it ended 0-0. Saw the lineup, pretty much the same lineup we would expect from Brian Schmetzer. No real big changes, and that's why we didn't really see much of a difference in this game, unfortunately. Galaxy, they were missing Joveljic, Puig. I mean, honestly, when the Galaxy were missing those two key players, we were kind of hoping to see, can the Sounders build on their win against the Philadelphia Union, because the reality is Sounders are playing catch-up, and so going into this match, essentially it was a must-win game. We already lost to the Galaxy earlier on in the season. This was kind of the vengeance match. We couldn't do that. When it comes to the players that started, Ruidíaz was kind of the only player that stood out to me, but no one really played that well when it came to our starting lineup. He did try to create some chances for himself, a lot of half chances, but it was just because he created them on his own. He didn't really get any service whatsoever. Rest of the players, especially offensively, completely toothless. Morris, Rusnák, Cristian, Roldan, just all ghosts. It was just kind of sad to see. And then Puig and Joveljic being missed for the Galaxy definitely benefited us, because if Joveljic was starting over Miguel Berry, I think it might have been a whole different story. Peck and Painstill for the Galaxy cooked us on the wing. Absolutely cooking us. I mean, one opportunity when Yeimar, the right back for the LA Galaxy, sent Nouhou back to the Shadow Realm with that nutmeg he had. I mean, more of the praise is going to go to the Galaxy because they look kind of the better team. We had chances, especially when we started making subs. I was impressed. I think the biggest W of the day was Brian Schmetzer making subs early on. I've never seen him make a sub before the 60th minute. First time for everything, I guess. Bring on Musovski, bring on Baker, bring on Chu, bring on Georgie, who was a really big surprise. His first ever minutes for the first team. I was really happy to see that. Very much deserved. I think it was long overdue for him to finally get minutes for the first team. I think all of them, minus Chu, looked really good and impactful in the game. I think we look a little better systematically with Musovski at the striker, because he's got better hold-up play. He's got more of that fox-in-the-box instincts as a striker. He just seems more like a pure striker, unlike if we play Morris at the striker, for example. I think he did a really good job. Obviously, he wasn't perfect, but I think he was a lot better than what we saw from most of the players that started the game. Georgie, though, I think he's the guy we got to give a lot of praise to. He looked so good. He created so many half chances for this team when he came on. It begs the question. I saw a lot of you guys tweeting it, commenting it. Does Georgie deserve the start over Jordan Morris? Because Jordan Morris has played like 12 games, hasn't really done anything. Georgie has come on with like 5 to 10 minutes and absolutely was cooking the Galaxy defense. So that's going to be a whole topic for you guys to discuss in the comments. Nonetheless, it's just another day, another dry, dead performance from us. I think, honestly, at this point, 12 games, 2 wins, you got to think to yourselves, I think Brian Schmetzer might be fighting for his job these next couple of weeks. Our next game is in the Open Cup against Louisville City. I believe that's their team name. And then we play away in Portland. I'm thinking about going to the game. I'm still not positive. If you guys want to see a match vlog, you have to let me know in the comments down below. I'm still 50-50 about that. It's up to you guys. If you want to see it happen, I'll make it happen if I go to the game. I think at this point he's going to be fighting for his job. I mean, these next like 5 to 10 games, if we get kind of a similar record to what we have now, like let's say 20 games down the line, we have like what, 4 wins, 10 draws or like 8 draws and then X amount of losses, I don't know how Brian keeps his job. With players now coming back, Pedro is rumored to pretty much be close to healthy by the Portland game, be it him on the bench or after that game. Bradilia should be back in like 2 to 3 weeks. And then Nathan's the only other injury that's out long term. We pretty much have our full strength squad. We'll see what happens from then on, if the excuse of injuries can really come into play for Brian, because he'll have his full toolkit of players. I mean, we have like 80% of them. We're still playing really badly. With the team we have now, we should not be playing this badly. That's like, doesn't matter about injuries. We just shouldn't be this bad. But nonetheless, you guys got to let me know in the comments down below what was your thoughts of this game. It was windy. It was cold. It wasn't that fun. I was hella down bad going into this game, as you guys can clearly see. And the Sounders, they kind of played the same role as me, except I came out, did my job, unlike the team. But nonetheless, boys and girls, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to smash the like button on today's video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I hope you all have a lovely day.